For instance, I can press 1, it gives you that, and I can press 4, gives you a little bit of lightning, but the basic attacks are still done by or with the mouse, like that. This will also enable you to do different combos. Hi everybody on YouTube, Super Slider here, and I thought it would be time for a new video, and this time I'll be talking about an MMO instead of an FPS game, because normally I talk about FPS games, but this game caught my eye. Next to that, this game has been in open beta for about 2 days. And it's also free to play. So if you are interested, I'll put a little link down in the description down below where you can actually go to create an account, download the game, but you will have to have about 10 gigabytes of room on your hard drive or SSD to be able to install this game. You can play for free and try it for yourself. But, as always, when I talk about an MMO, I want to have, played that MMO for a little bit, so that the things that I say actually make sense. So, I've been playing this MMO for a couple of days, and there are some very interesting things that I want to speak about. So let's get into the game. So what is this game about? Well, in essence, it is still an MMO. You still need to attack, you still have your abilities and your power-ups, your buffs, etc, etc. Except character progression and also abilities are done completely different in this game than any other game. And that is what makes this game pretty unique from what I can see. And at the beginning of this game, you get the access to 3 classes. You can see that by pressing I. And at the left you have a drop-down menu which has all the classes. You will get the Lightbinder, a Paladin, the Cryomancer for you to use. Now, this eliminates you having to make multiple characters to be able to use every class in the game. If I, for instance, want to change from a Paladin to a Cryomancer, I can just click on it and say change class. They will do that automatically for me. This will mean that everybody in this game will only have one character and one character to do everything. As you are completely free to choose whatever class you want to be at any specific time. Please do note that unlocking new classes is something completely different. I will touch on that very soon, in a minute. Next to that, leveling up is something completely different, and it reminds me a little bit of Destiny, actually. Because if you go over to equipment, they have something called Prestige, and you can see a number down here. And Prestige is just a number of level, basically. So the higher your Prestige is, the more powerful you will become. And you can upgrade your prestige by equipping these rings, equipping a weapon, an additional weapon, in this case a shield. And I don't really know what these things do yet, but I'm probably not high enough prestige yet to be able to do anything with these. But in its essence, that is what it is. So it's not like you have to accumulate a certain amount of XP to level up. It's just that you need an amount of prestige to be able to get further into the game. Now you might be thinking, you were talking about classes. Yes, I was. Like, what kind of classes are there? So at the start of this game, you will get 3 classes, and those classes are right here. This is the Cryomancer, this is the Paladin, and this is the Light Binder. But as you can see, if I walk back a little bit, there's 5 on that side. There's 4 on this side. If I turn around, there's 4 more on this side. So there's quite a lot of classes you can choose, and luckily they've implemented a nice feature in this game where you can try out every class. And this is a training room, so if I go over to one of these classes and I select them, I can actually try them out and see whether I would like them or not. And this is actually very nice. Because you have something like something that they call an ascension atlas, which is basically a skill tree, and the skill tree determines like when you can like unlock stuff, right? Unlock specific skills for a class, or get better basic stats and stuff like that. You can enter your ascension atlas by clicking K. This will give me the Ascension Atlas of the class that I'm using now, which is the Paladin. And every class has a skill tree like this, or an Ascension Atlas, whatever you want to call it. And it's pretty big. There's a lot of stuff you can unlock. And I am here. So I've got a long way to go until I reach the end. But that's not a problem. Like, that's not really a problem. What I was like wondering about is how to unlock new characters. Because if you like completely fill up this skill tree, you will see that this will not tell you how to get new characters at all. These are just skills that are supposed to be with the Paladin and not by any other class, and not linked to any other class as well. So if you unlock this, you're done. You can't unlock anything other than that. So what the developers did was they made an Ascension Atlas that pretty much counts as an overall Ascension Atlas, which you will need to unlock new classes as well. You will start out here with the Cryomancer, the Paladin, and the Lightbringer. And what I have done is I have unlocked these 3 here. But if you want to get out here, I want to go here, here, and then I would have to unlock this, then go to this one. And if I want to, for instance, say I want to have a new class, I would have to go through this node, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and then I can get to here, which is the new class called the Monk. To just give you guys an example. There are, of course, other classes like a Gunner, and there's an Alchemist right here, and there's a Kinetic right here, a Slayer, an Archer, etc, etc, etc. So at the beginning of the game you will have to start off with one of these 3 and then work your way up to here, here, etc, etc, etc. And to do that you need points. These points can be found down here, and you will get these points by just playing the game and doing all kinds of shit, pretty much. So that will be coming pretty much a big grinding fest. But you might also opt in, to choose into buying these things, Argents, what they call it. If you pay like 90 euros, you can pretty much unlock everything in this game immediately. But, you know, I'm not that rich, unfortunately. I wish I was, but I'm not. So, now that we've got that out of the way, I want to show you guys how this game actually plays. So in order for you to go anywhere into this game, you would have to go to the observatory, which you see right here. You can go and walk up to this globe, and once you press space, you connect to the world. And this world then gives you options and missions to choose. For instance, I can go to this one, or that one, and that one, and that one. And these are missions you can do. And those will give you points. The points that you need. Called sparks. Sparks of destruction, balance, creation, insight. Or just credits. Credits is good. But let's see. Can I go here? I guess I can. Show you guys this real quick, you know. Let you guys see how the game plays. So there are a few open areas in this game. And it's not one big entire world like World of Warcraft. It's more like that there are areas where you could like this walk around in. There are also instances where you would have to go through and do a couple of missions or objectives and defeat a boss at the end. So still there's like enough for everybody. If people want to walk around in a world, they can do this, and if people want to play instances, they can do that as well. So it's like best of both worlds, I guess. It's not that problematic. I'm running this game on the maximum graphics though, because I really wanted to show that. I think graphics is a pretty big thing in this game. I've never seen a free-to-play game look like this before. So that's pretty nice with all the effects. I am recording though with OBS, so my frame rate drops quite low to a mere like 40, 45 at the moment. Hopefully the video experience is still smooth and stuff, I hope. But the graphics in this game look pretty good. You would also need quite a decent GPU to be able to run this game pretty smooth, I would say. So, alright, let's look at the real gameplay, shall we? If I walk this way, I can target an enemy like that, and down below you can see the skills that I can use. For instance, I can press 1, it gives you that, and I can press 4, gives you a little bit of lightning, but the basic attacks are still done with the mouse, like that. This will also enable you to do different combos. As you can see that the symbols with using the mouse change. And this will allow you to do nice little combos to be able to do maximum damage. And there we go. That's the end of that enemy. Yeah, I really like it. It's something new, something different. Also, that you could change your classes on the fly. That is really nice. And I'm really interested in this game, and I'll definitely like play it for as long as I can, at least. I mean, it's free to play, like I said. So if you're interested, you can click the link down below. You can check it out for yourself. And this is pretty much Skyforge in a nutshell. Sure, there's a lot more in this game. Like, I cannot go over all the classes because that would take a lot of time. But this is pretty much what Skyforge is and what it's all about. So hopefully I have given you guys an insight in the game. you guys are a little bit interested. If I forgot something, then please leave a comment down below. Also, if you guys want to see like a more in-depth like review or me explaining the classes or the combat or stuff like that, then also leave that in the comments down below, and maybe I'll make a video about that in the future as well. This, for instance, is the Cryomancer, which has completely different abilities, as you can see, than my Paladin. And what I could do is I could like immediately change to that class as well and use those skills as well. So that is really cool about this game. And that is what you know really gets me hooked into this game as well. So I'll be definitely playing more and see where I can get, pretty much. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you have any suggestions on what I can do next in this game, or what I should be talking about in this game, then I'm glad to know. Please click the like button down below if you liked this this impression that I gave you about this game, to show your appreciation, pretty much. And also subscribe for more videos. And I will see you guys soon. Peace out. That's one. That should have been two. That was two. That's three.
Zone A neutralized.